1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, down, yep. What? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bit more, bit more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I'll just turn that up.
Hello and welcome to East Exciting Park within round 29, New South Wales NPL clash between Good FC and your Wollongong.
It's the second last round of the NPL season, and Northwest Spirit have made the long trip south to Wollongong to take on the Wolves. Round 29 of NPL New South Wales action is here. Good afternoon, everybody. Mike Sheen with you. Great to have your company for the second last weekend of the NPL season. Teams are making their way onto the pitch. They've been named. Let's have a look at them for this fixture this afternoon. For the hometown Wolves, they line up this way. Starting in goal, number 20, the veteran Vedran Janjetovic. Reserve keeper, number 13, Oliver Yates. The rest of the lineup is this way. 2, Harrison Bwensel. 3, Darcy Madden. 5, Banri Kanaizumi. 6, Samuel Riak. 7, Takumi Afuka. 9, Jake True. 10, Yagub Mustafa. 11, Sebastian Hernandez. 24, Lachlan Scott. And 88, Chris McStay. The subs, 8, Andre Takami. 15, Dax Kelly. 25, Alex Mascavecchio. 27, Damon Gray. And 29, Ben Jerson. Coach is David Carney. And for Spirit, they line up this way this afternoon. Number 1 in goal, Chris Marquez. 3, Kyle Shaw. 4, Jared McKinley. 5, Frankie Lukovic. 7, Richie Darko. 8, the captain, Grant Cornwall. 10, Michael Conestabo. 13, Simon Nicholas. 15, Takeru Sugita. 16, Ante Buckmaz. And 17, Jacob Chidiak. Reserve keeper is number 31, Joel Wade. The other subs, 18, Zach Cianci. 19, Jesse Michelle. 20, Jared Lum. 21, Jaden Tran. And 35, Lincoln Gilmore for David Perkovic. Now, referee this afternoon is Adrian Arndt, assisted by Matthew Harris and Amir Hussain Hosnani, with Reece Edwards, our fourth official. So that's all the formalities. We're ready to rock and roll. Second last day of the season. What have the Wolves and Spirit got in store? It's 7v9 on the ladder. Who wants the 3 points this afternoon? It's been a mixed bag weather-wise, making the trip to Wollongong this afternoon. A couple of squally showers on the drive to Wollongong, but at the moment, touch wood, we're doing okay. Adrian Arndt ready to rock and roll. So are we. There's the whistle. And we are away for NPL action. Spirit in the yellow and black. Wollongong in the all red with the white socks. Mustafa with an early touch, hemmed in on this right-hand touch line. Adrian Arndt says it'll go the way of the visitors. Early throw going their way. Into the box and seen away easily by Wollongong. Opening moments here. We've only played about 30 seconds in the first half. There's Cornwall in the free kick. First one, naturally, of the day goes in. Goes in favour of the visitors from the northwest. It'll be Conestabo to line up the free kick. No doubt Richie Darko, one of the targets inside the box. Starbo swings it in. Headed away by Chris McStay, but Janjetovic took that one easily and just bowled it over. Getting towards cricket season. Here's a chance down the left-hand side, but Marquez plays it to safety in the touchline beyond. The Wolf Den is here and making plenty of noise early on at Ian McLennan Park. Great to hear the support for the NPL sides, the active supporter groups getting involved in NPL football. Wonderful to see and hear. We see a chance for Scott on the left-hand side up against the line there. Did well to keep it in the field of play. Now it's back to Kanaizumi, but he's turned it over. There's a chance for Spirit on the counter-attack. What can they do with it here? Starbo slides it forward. Richie Darko again the target. Janjetovic up to the task early on. Now Wollongong just trying to work their way out of their back four. From their defensive third, what can they do here? They're looking for an option forward. Riak. Kanaizumi. He's got a cracking goal earlier in the season. Riak tries to clear Starbo on the counter quickly. The back heel looking for Darko. Didn't quite find him though. The back heel was the right idea, yet didn't have much time, or in fact any time, as we see a counter-attack at the other end. Jake True can't get past Marks. Marks took that one nicely in the highlighter purple. Janjetovic in the more traditional green. Certainly been an all-action start. We've only had 3.5 minutes. Certainly been plenty of action in the first moments of this one for your Sunday afternoon. Only one other game on this afternoon, and they're just about to kick off at Adenza Park. Sydney United 58 taking on Manly United, an important game for both sides in the context of the season. Wollongong lifting it over the top. That's Mustafa. Nicholas gets it on the 1-2 down this near touch line. Doesn't have much inside. Finds Richie Darko. Now they swing it through midfield. Vukovic. Now to the outside for Starbo. In fact, that's Cornwall, the skipper. The long ball across the park. Find the fence on the near side and out. No damage done for the Wolves. And that push forward from Spirit. Certainly showing plenty in the opening minutes. Jack True just looking for the user-friendly bounce there. Didn't get it. Starbo lifts it over the top. Janjetovic again. Coming off his line early. Been a loud call of keeper's ball. Now, Wollongong down the left-hand side. McStay looking close quarters with Takumi Afuka. Couldn't quite get the combination right on that occasion, but a nice run down the left-hand side. McStay just trying to touch it on for Afuka. He certainly is a handful when pushing forward, Takumi Afuka. Marks. Out of the right-hand side, Spirit. McKinley. Dispossessed McStay, showing the footwork. Wins it back. Scott. Long ball crossfield, trying to pick out Sebastian Hernandez. Intercepted by Spirit, however. Run coming from Chidiac. Doing the throw on the left-hand side. Had 6 minutes. No score on the board. Wolves and Spirit from in McLennan Park. Mike Sheen with you this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon of football. That's a raking ball that'll end up halfway up the escarpment. You can see off in the distance. Certainly a picturesque ground, Ian McLennan Park. I'd say a very healthy crowd here at Ian McLennan this afternoon. The grandstand on this side that we're broadcasting from is pretty well full to capacity. Not too much room to spare. There's a chance, speaking of not much room to spare, here's a chance. Hernandez feeds it to Fuka. Great save, Marks. Brilliant save from Chris Marks, corner to the Wolves. That was a great piece of play all round. The ball from Hernandez was exquisite. Picked out of Fuka, one-time shot, and Chris Marks had to make a top draw save to keep it at 0-0. First quarter of the day for the Wolves on their left-hand side. Let's see what the Wolves can do from the set piece. In swinger comes into the near post. Marks has a fumble and a bumble. He held onto that. That was very nearly a goal. I think Samuel Riak trying to poach one from 3 metres out. Marks had a bobble and a bauble, held onto it in the end, but only just. And it remains scoreless. Marks decides the more conventional route down the right-hand side. Conostarbo winning it down. Riak. It's brought down. Adrian Arndt right there to award the free kick to the home side. Riak wanting a bit more than just the free kick given. Adrian Arndt not interested in the appeal from the defender. Kanaizumi now True. Wheeling and dealing. Dancing a merry jig, concedes the foul. Thought he'd done enough there, but Adrian Arndt ruled otherwise. I'm sure Jake will have an eye on Sister Bronte's efforts with MacArthur Rams in the women's competition later this evening. At home to Bulls FC Academy in our match of the round. Nicola Polster will be on deck for that one. Joined the Mystic and the team for all the action. Keep up with it on the socials as well. NPL, NSW and Football New South Wales, the social media channels. Plenty of content during the week, including on game day, match of the round. So make sure you join Nicola and the crew for the women's match of the round after this one. Kickoff at 5 from Linwood Park. About 45 minutes from here in Wollongong, in southern Campbelltown. Shot coming in from a long way out. Easily taken by Janjetovic at the back. No damage done there. That one from a good 35 metres with not a lot of venom behind it. Mustafa. The idea was right. Tried to pick out Hernandez on the right, but the ball far too heavy. Not finding anything but the touchline. Darko using the body. Draws the attention of two red shirts. Hernandez wins the free. Found Lachlan Scott, the skipper, in the process, but the whistle had already gone from Adrian Arndt. In the free, Wollongong. In an even 10 minutes. No score on the board. With good chances for either side. Speaking of which, Lachlan Scott with the armband. Left-hand side. Beats one, beats two, goes down. Wins the free kick just outside the 18-yard box. This will be a good area for Wollongong to try and work a set-piece play. I'm sure David Carney has something drawn up. Free kick. Lifted into the area to the back post. Still in the field of play. The break for Spirit, though, a high ball. Not very well dealt with, but worked forward. Mustafa drops back and decides will go all the way back to Janjetovic to reload. Slides it forward. That's a nice ball. Hernandez on the right. Got it from True. Hernandez to the outside. Nice turn of foot. Tried to whip it into the box, but he'll win a corner. Good piece of play there from Hernandez. Tried to turn the corner. Tried to burn past the marker there in Simon Nicholas, but couldn't get past him. It'll be a corner to the Wolves, this time on the right. Chris McStay, the set piece expert. Can he produce on the right-hand side for the home team? In it comes. I was in the area. The groans from the home crowd tell you the story. Very nearly a threat there for Wollongong. Eventually back to Janjetovic, who reloads, looking for Riak. Madden with the head in. Riak won't get there. Jake True applying the pressure for Wollongong. Spirit happy to slow down the tempo. Simon Nicholas playing at the right back position now. Or left back rather. Kyle Shaw, one of the centre backs. Now Marks. Marks lifts it over the top, looking for Contestavo in midfield. Delivery's a lovely one forward. Picks out Sugita, who fires on target. Forcing a save out of Janjetovic. Had it covered easily at the near post. Nicholas watching that one. Now McStay. Heavy ball back to Bwenzel. Now Kanaizumi. Riak, centre back. Stay drifting off his wing position. Beats Contestavo. Long ball to the left-hand side. Easily shut down by the Spirit defence. And Scott trying to provide some pressure there on Lukovic. Mustafa. Bit of a tangle there with Chidiak. This time rakes at left-hand side, trying to pick out Takumi Afuka, but the boot of Grant Cornwall gets in the road. Go around the grounds, 8 minutes gone at Adenza Park. No score, Sydney United 58 and Manly United. Only the one other game on this afternoon in the men's division, round 29. There is one match tomorrow night. Sydney FC and Rockdale Illendon. Afuka trying to dance and jink his way into the box. High ball from Buckmaz. It is on by Darko, but only red shirts back. Janjetovic. Rios with the little 1-2 combination. Staffer providing an option on the right wing. They're not getting a lot of momentum here. Wollongong coming out of defence. Spirit certainly applying the pressure here. Now it's Lachlan Scott on the left, but dispossessed. Now True with the back heel was nice. Scott charging forward. Plenty of yellow and black shirts there to ensure nothing developed, and the free kick going the way of Spirit. Game at Adenza Park. You can watch that live or on demand through the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Alex Molchanov. Always a busy man, Mulch. Calling this afternoon's game at Adenza Park. Had the Waratah Cup final with Tony Tanous on Wednesday night at Cogra. One of the hard-working crew bringing you the commentary during the 2024 season. We do bid farewell to one of our crew this weekend, Will Gotsis, bringing up the headset after a long spell behind the microphone, calling for Football New South Wales. Had the pleasure of working with Will for a number of years. Not only a great commentator, but a great bloke as well. So, Will, from the rest of the NPL commentary team, best wishes for the future, mate, and I'm sure we'll see you around next year or in the future. So, good luck with everything, buddy, from all of us on the comms team. Free kick going the way of Spirit FC. We've played 17 minutes first half. Wollongong Wolves nil, Spirit FC nil. Richie Darko trying to do something about that for the visitors. Whips it into the box. Nice ball on target. Janjetovic had to make the play. That was Chidiak with the head on target, forcing some action from Janjetovic. Didn't have to make a save in the end. Probably knew he had it steering wide, but had to make the play anyway. We get a little bit fancy there, Hernandez, with the back heel. Hasn't quite timed how he would have liked. Buckmaz. Nicholas. Now Chidiak is possessed. Mustafa, they won't want to give him any room. Yaqub Mustafa to the top of the box. Takes a deflection. Nearly broke for Chris McStay. Chidiak, the back heel, was nice. Now it's Sugita. Great tackle from Madden. Picks out McStay. A little bit of a do-si-do. Looks like a bit of a problem for Buckmaz there. He stayed down. Chidiak unloading from 35. Play on the call. McStay. Spirit with 10 in the line. Hernandez, right-hand side. Tried to work it in. Eventually cleared away by Spirit. Ball still hasn't found the line. Riak says, now we'll play it out. Concern being shown by Adrian Arndt for Ante Buckmaz. The trainer pulled onto the pitch. Almost 20 minutes down here at Ian McLennan Park. Brief breather after 19 minutes. Check of the other match. It's still Sydney United 0, Manly United 0 at Adenza Park after a dozen. Form lines for both these teams have been, well, rather mixed, to say the least. Wollongong lost their last two, including a 3-2 loss to Central Coast last weekend at Plume Park, the distance derby NPL style. Before that, a 2-1 loss to Rockdale Illingdon at Wynn Stadium, just down the road. And a big win over Sydney FC, 5-1. Going back 3 starts, while for Spirit, they're on a 2-game win streak. A pair of 4-2 victories. Blacktown City last weekend, Sugita with a hat-trick. And then Manly United, they knocked off 4-2 at Christie Park before going down 2-1 to Olympic. 3 starts back. And the previous meeting earlier this season, round 14 at the Arctic Circle. Even Andy Harper agrees it's the Arctic Circle, so it must be cold up there. I know it is from first-hand experience. It's the last meeting there in round 14 in early May. Spirit getting the points 1-0 with Michelle the goal just after the hour mark. Back underway. Appears as though Buckmaz will be okay. Playing with 10 for the moment. Stay puts that one out, and Buckmaz given the all clear from Reece Edwards, our 4th official, to return to the pitch. Got back into his centre-back role. Does look a little bit ginger from our commentary position. Does look a little tender on that leg, but let's see how he goes over the next 5 minutes or so. Might be able to run it off. Nicholas Took on Hernandez and one out. Long ball to the right-hand side, trying to pick out Sugita. Pull there on Takumi Afuka and Adrian Arndt. Like the majority of the crowd here at Ian McLennan, didn't miss it. The free kick goes the way of Wollongong. Wenzel. McStay. Left-hand side. Picked out nicely by McKinley. Working it forward. Darko goes down. No foul. Adrian Arndt in perfect position as he is, an experienced referee, Adrian Arndt. Riak. Scott and Hernandez. They're pushing up. Kanaizumi. Swing to the left-hand side, a wide ball. Easily collected out there by Darcy Madden, who lifts it down the line for Jake True, but that one had a bit too much spin on it and crossed the line. Jake True slapping the ball in frustration that he couldn't keep it in or get there in time to keep it in. Couldn't work his magic on that left-hand side. Madden, Kanaizumi. True got ahead on that one, but again couldn't steer it the way he would like. No goals through the opening quarter of this one at Ian McLennan Park. It's Wollongong Wolves 0, Spirit FC 0. Mike Sheen with you this afternoon from Wollongong. A cloudy and it's a liquorish all sorts sort of afternoon. I've got to say, patches of blue sky. We have had some squally showers during the afternoon as well, and at the moment it's overcast but fine. I say that with a degree of caution because I get the feeling there could be some rain in the offing. Looking to the south is normally where it comes from. Certainly not bright and sunny. Mustafa got out of jail with that little interaction with Janjetovic. Riak. The right knee strapped. McStay trying to pick out True. Leaves it for Madden. Now, True, what can he do with it? He'll win a corner. That's what he'll do. Nice work there from Jake True. Tried to whip it in. The defence was there from Spirit and they were able to see it away for a corner kick. Third one of the afternoon for the home side. Just over 20 minutes remaining in the first half. Corner on the left-hand side for Wollongong. So I've sorted out here, my lefts and my rights. That's an in-swinger to the back post. High ball, Marks Flames at the first attempt. Swung away from him. The in-swinger was wide enough that he couldn't get to it, but the head-on target was easy meat for the experienced number one, who does have an Australia Cup tie coming up on Wednesday night with the might of Melbourne Victory coming to the circle, if you don't mind. Now Richie Darko. I'm sure the Victorians will be keeping check of this game this afternoon, taking note. Nicholas, great save off the line. Appeals it across the line, second effort over the bar. Great save off the line. Janjetovic was stranded at the near post. The clearance off the line had to be made. It remains scoreless through 25 minutes. Keepers have been kept busy this afternoon. They'll certainly earn their paychecks. Both Marks and Janjetovic. Certainly been called into action on several occasions. But as I said, we've only played 25 minutes. Wenzel down the line. Looking for Mustafa. Riak and Hernandez not on the same page. Spirit are on the page though. Connor Starbo loves that little back heel, gets it back on the 1-2. Has Darko inside. Darko hooks it too far. Out for a corner, it's taken a deflection according to Adrian Arndt. First corner of the day for the Spirit side. David Perkovic on the far touchline. Doesn't normally show a lot of emotion, David Perkovic. David Carney, on the other hand, in the Wollongong dugout, far more animated as a manager than people like Perkovic. Corner on the right. The outswinger towards the penalty spot. High ball, free kick, Wollongong. To and fro in the box, and Adrian Arndt picking out a free kick in favour of the home side. Bafuka. Back for Madden. Now Kanaizumi. Wenzel. They're going to take their time here, Wollongong. Settled into the tempo of this one nicely. Spirit very much trying to counter-attack when they can, which is whenever they get an opportunity. Ball over the top for Darko. Dispossessed. Madden doing well on that one nicely. Trying to get onto his left. His preferred left foot. Got it where he wanted it. Jake True couldn't control it. He's having a tough afternoon at the office, Jake True. McStay working hard as usual. Keeps going, McStay. Still going. Does concede the free kick there, claiming he got the ball, but referee Arndt not agreeing with him. Now it's Sugita trying to feed Darko, who's slicing through a gap that was never there. It was optimistic at best. Darko trying to appeal for a free kick. Adrian Arndt not having a bar of it. The defence slammed that door shut. He was not getting through to the final third at all. That was easily shut down. Now Kanaizumi. Scott looking for a Fuka on the outside. True making the run. Only the one red shirt there. Now Scott back to Afuka. Has a look. Wasn't a bad one either, just quietly. Afuka pushing it across the face of goal and out for a Spirit throw, but there wasn't much doing at the back post there. Hernandez had held off on the run. True was the only option forward, so Afuka really had to go himself and make something out of nothing. That really didn't eventuate to too much. Now Spirit getting the free kick. Played nearly half an hour here at Ian McLennan Park. Wollongong Wolves 0, Spirit FC 0. Second last round of the regular season. A whistle here. Adrian Arndt's blown it up. I think it's going to be a free kick here to Wollongong. It looks like Ante Bakma's giving Adrian Arndt an absolute verbal bath. Arndt not having a bar of it, and the free kick going the way to the home side, and Arndt laying down the law, reminding him, I'm the referee, you're the footballer, let's keep it that way, thank you. I'll make the decisions on the fouls that are or aren't. You stick to playing the game. Throw for Spirit on the right-hand side. Long ball forward. Only picking out Mustafa at the back. Hernandez. Stay providing an option inside. Riak. Now McStay again. Looking centrally for Jake True. Wouldn't get the bounce that he was looking for. Shaw dropping back. Scott. True. No. Good save marks. Had to take the shot one time. Jake True didn't have a chance to steady or get any real accuracy on that shot. Had to get it the first time, and poke it towards goal. Marks far too easy to claim for him. Wolfden appealing for a goal, as are most of the crowd here at Ian McLennan Park. Several hundred in attendance. A good crowd, as I said earlier, for this second last match of the season. Next week, the Wolves, they were due to play this at Albert Butler Park, but due to the inclement weather, they've moved it to Ian McLennan. They're back at Albert Butler next week for Manly United. It'll be a vital game for both sides next Sunday afternoon, the final day of the season, while Spirit not as far to travel for them next week. They're off to Lambert Park to take on Apia Leichhardt on the final day. All those matches at 3 p.m. next Sunday afternoon. Congratulations to Rockdale Illingdon winning the premiership on the back of results last night. Taken 29 rounds to win the premiership. Rockdale Illingdon, I believe the first time in 40 years they've lifted the premiership title, so the silverware heading back to the Illingdon. Congratulations to the Rockdale side. Their performance this year. Madden couldn't keep that one in. Game's been played at a good tempo this afternoon. Certainly no big pardons there. A free kick in the way of Spirit. Certainly no quarter asked or given in this one this afternoon, that's for sure. Free kick in a nice little area. They'll try and lift it into the top of the penalty box. Onestabo goes low. Like that one over. And they spray it out. They'd like that 30 seconds back again, Spirit. The free kick, certainly not how they would have intended, and then to turn it over cheaply like that, very disappointing for the Spirit players and supporters. Riak sold it beautifully, feeds it down, looking for Jake True. Defence was there, though, to shut him down. Marks with a long clearance. Madden, watch that one bounce over the line. Again, Yedovich, a little bit of peace in the last 5-10 minutes. Now it's McStay. Back to Boensel. Not much doing for Wollongong here. Really struggling to find anything here. The Spirit defence doing a great job. Hernandez has won it back. Mustafa trying to feed Hernandez down the right-hand side. Hernandez had to check up. The run from Kyle Shaw was enough. Wollongong thought they'd won a free kick there. Will be a goal kick. Wolfden trying to rally the home side. Inside 10 minutes remaining first half. Wollongong 0, Spirit FC 0. Looks like we've got a problem here for Buckmars. He's make ways. Yeah, it looks like his afternoon is done. I'll pick up who the player is for Spirit. Nicholas didn't keep it in. Across the line and be a Spirit defensive play. Wollongong with the throw. This broadcast side of the ground. Buckmars tried to run out that knock he picked up about 10 minutes ago. Obviously, it's got a little too much for him. Ball lifted over the top. True off the head. Goes down. Adrian Arndt says no foul. Play on. McStay. Centimetres. Great save, Chris Marks. The fans thought they'd won a penalty. Adrian Arndt ruling no. And then McStay with the bullet from 25. Marks had to claim and push it wide.
Going ahead today.
Now, a lot of people will be pleased to hear the Wolf Chase is on at halftime this afternoon, despite the inclement weather. One of the highlights of a Wollongong Wolves home game, the Wolf Chase at the break. I'm not sure if we'll have vision of the Wolf Chase this afternoon at halftime. Mir Hussain Hosnani deep in discussion with Jake True on this near side of the ground, the assistant referee on this side. Matthew Harris on the far side. Now it's Darcy Madden. Afuka. When Scott made a run, but they decided not to go that way. Afuka again, checks up. Now it's Scott, working it inside of Fuka. The cutback, Jake True took a touch. Deflection, Hernandez appeals for handball, no deal. They're certainly starting to pepper that Spirit goal. But the visitors from the northwest holding on grimly. Remains 0-0. Not that you'd know. 6 minutes remaining first half. Nicholas. Staffer. That does enough to win the throw there. Free kick there against Simon Nicholas for the little push in the back, the two-hander. Spirit certainly giving away nothing this afternoon in terms of defence. And substitution was Zachary Cianci coming on in number 18, replacing Buckmars. It's about 10 minutes ago. Ball lifted over the top for McStay, but one only finding the touchline. Down to 5 minutes remaining first half here at Ian McLennan Park. Wollongong Wolves 0, Spirit FC 0. Back to Chris Marks. Now Kyle Shaw. Turns it over. Jake True inside the box. Goes to ground. Adrian Arndt says no foul again. It'll be a throw to Wollongong. That one a little easier for Adrian Arndt to decide. Wollongong still on the attack. Lachlan Scott. He goes down. Referee says no. Riak wins it. True. In fact, it's Scott working it for True. Just can't get it forward. They'll get a corner though. Number 5 in the half. The home fans trying to rally their side in the final 4 minutes before the break. Corner on the far side. Wollongong left. The call's gone out for the Wolf chase.
Where the corner by
McStay swings it in to the back post. Marks takes that one easily. Looks like Jake True might be a little bit ginger there after that corner. Just a little bit tender there forward. We'll try and hold out for the break, which is only 3 minutes away. Cornwall back to Marks. Has to play it out. Finds Nicholas on the left. Certainly pressing hard. Wollongong deep in the first half. Long ball down the line looking for Connor Starbo. He'll win it down. Trying to find Richie Darko. Wenzel running an obstruction line there to ensure he doesn't get anywhere near it. Afuka on the left. Slides it forward for Scott. Further on, Madden. Now McStay. Scott. Slides it forward to True, who just hacks it forward. He was on his rear end, and we've got a Wolves player down. About 30 metres away from Jake True. Taking a momentary breather on his rear end on the synthetic turf here at Ian McLennan Park. Just under 2 minutes remaining first half. It's Chris McStay down in the hands of the trainer. So no doubt we'll add a little bit of stoppage time in the first half. Does seem to be okay though, midfielder. A little bit of attention. Looks like a left leg injury, maybe an ankle problem here for Chris McStay. Jake True also getting some attention from the trainer. He's just a little bit tender. Just feeling a knock that he's picked up. Stay making his way to the touch line. Jake True was given a similar. Looks like he'll be staying on the pitch for the time being. So we're down to the final 30 seconds, but probably a couple of minutes of added time to come from Reece Edwards via Adrian Arndt. As we restart play now. Wollongong might be forced into a first half substitution here. Meanwhile, Sugita on the left tries to get past Mustafa, but loses that battle, and Mustafa puts the afterburners on down this right-hand side. Looking for Hernandez. Couldn't find him though. Riak in midfield. Now McStay, who's back on the pitch. Back to 11 on 11. Fuka with a heavy touch. 3 minutes of added time thanks to Reece Edwards. 3 minutes of added time in the first half. So still a little bit of time to be played out here at Ian McLennan Park before the whistle. Hernandez for Mustafa. Mustafa trying to cut back. Feeds Scott. Mustafa goes down. Bit of a clumsy challenge there. Kanaizumi feeds it left-hand side. Sianchi. Heaved back by Kanaizumi. The break for Afuka, who works inside his man, but he gives away the free kick. Home fans not too thrilled with that decision from Adrian Arndt. Into the second minute of the minimum 3 in the first half.
high vis best system.
Fuka. Darko down the right. Free kick does go the way of Spirit. Sianchi winning the free. Lights have been turned on here at Eden McLennan Park. It is getting just a fraction darker. I wouldn't say it's too bad, but maybe the locals know something we don't. But the lights are on, having a bit of an impact. Not fully, but certainly having a degree of impact here at Eden McLennan Park. All into the 18-yard box from Spirit, but easily dealt with. Afuka taking on Darko. Stay on the left. Moves it forward. Didn't get too much on that, and Wollongong winning the throw. In front of the Spirit bench. Now left as we look at them. Stay lifts that one over the top, looking for Hernandez. Has some room to move. Takes on Simon Nicholas. They've had a good battle this afternoon, these two. Hernandez down the line. Kept it in. Scott now react. Goes laterally. Heavy touch. And Adrian Arch says, that'll do us. That's 3 minutes. Thank you all. We'll have a break. And at half-time here at Ian McLennan Park, no goals. Certainly plenty of action in the opening 45 minutes. Half-time here at Ian McLennan Park. Wollongong Wolves 0, Spirit FC 0. We'll take a break. Second half coming up in about 15 minutes.
Half-time here at Ian McLennan Park. Wollongong Wolves 0, Spirit FC 0.
Welcome back to Ian McLennan Park. Half-time in this round 29 NPL New South Wales men's match. And it's Wollongong Wolves 0, Spirit FC 0. Mike Shane with you this afternoon for this one. The sun just starting to break through off to our left. Been a strange old afternoon here at Wollongong. Has been squally showers. Floodlights are on. It's a very overcast afternoon, but the sun just trying to break through off to our left-hand side. Teams returning to the pitch. No obvious changes to either team at the break. So we're just about ready for the second half. Can we find a goal in the next 45 minutes? Both teams looking to finish on a high this season. Adrian Arndt ready to get us going. There's the whistle. We are away for the second 45 minutes. Wollongong 0, Spirit 0. Can we change that over the next 3/4 of an hour? We'll find out here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. You can watch every game live and on demand in the NPL men's and women's competition throughout the 2024 season, which is drawing to a close. And of course, if you want to keep up with all the latest information, we'll get to that in just a moment. Lachlan Scott working hard on the right-hand side. Jared McKinley clears away. I was about to say that if you want to keep up with the latest news from Football New South Wales, the NPL competition, then the place to do that is Kickoff, the official Football New South Wales podcast with Teo Pellizzeri and Henley Warner. Keeping up to date with all the news and interviews throughout Football New South Wales, the NPL and leagues competitions. Plenty of great information and content as well. Teo and Henley doing an excellent job with Kickoff. Make sure you subscribe to that wherever you get your podcasts. Search for Kickoff, the official Football New South Wales podcast. Easy to find. Hit that subscribe button and check it out after this one this afternoon. Should be about due for a new episode as well with Teo and Henley. Not sure what their schedule is. They're both very, very busy providing content for Football New South Wales. So I'm sure they've got their schedules booked with matches being covered. I know Henley's at Linwood this afternoon or this evening for the NPL Women's Match of the Round. MacArthur Rams taking on Bulls FC Academy. The Rams top of the table with 2 weeks to go. Jake True will have a vested interest in that with Sister Bronte playing for the Rams this year. Making the trip up the motorway from South Coast Flame to the Rams. She's certainly made every poster winner so far this season. Wearing the maroon and grey, they are on top of the pile with 2 weeks to go. Can they hold on? You'll have to find out by tuning into the action. Nicola Posda will be calling that one this afternoon from 5. We'll focus on our game here first. The sun just proving to be a little bit of a handful as it sets in the west. Meanwhile, Wollongong shoulder-to-shoulder challenge there. Referee says all fair. It'll be a Wollongong ball on the left-hand side. Jake True goes down. McStay having a look from 18, and Chris Marks called into action early in the second half. Only 3 minutes gone in the second half. Sianchi, the substitute, taking on Madden. Lukovic, all the way back to Marks. Now Shaw. They'll swing to the left-hand side here. Spirit, what can they do? McKinley. Only picked out Takumi Afuka. Now the ball over the top for the import, but that'll be too deep. Idea was right, trying to pick out Afuka on the left-hand side, but just couldn't quite get on the end of that. Jacob Chidiak told not to go any further forward. Now Mustafa. Mustafa on a slaloming run through midfield. Works it out to Afuka on the left-hand side. What do they have here? Wollongong inside ball. Scott lays it off. McStay to the back post. Oh, it was a great ball in. Just couldn't quite get on the end of that. True and Mustafa were thereabouts. Just didn't quite have enough on it. Hernandez trying to win it. It'll be a Spirit ball on the left-hand side. The Wolf Den making plenty of noise here at Ian McLennan Park, as you can hear. Trying to rally the home side into a goal or two in the second half. Spirit happy to take their time. They couldn't keep it in. Conestabo, the offender on that occasion. Now Spirit trying to build here, but they'll keep possession. Darko, far side of the ground, goes down. No foul. Adrian Arndt's let a bit go this afternoon. He's been happy to let the players battle for the ball on the pitch and let them decide it in the middle without getting involved. No yellow cards in the opening 45. David Perkovic getting a little frustrated with where the Wolves are being allowed to take the throws on the far side of the pitch. The arms going up in frustration, appealing to Adrian Arndt. Wenzel. Scott off the chest. McStay had his pocket picked by Sianchi. Kanaizumi charging through. Now Afuka left-hand side. Here's a chance for the Wolves. Afuka zigging and zagging. Tried to cut it back. There were 4 yellow and black shirts there. Entry was denied into the box. The head across from Kanaizumi on that occasion. And they picked out the Spirit. Conestabo working it forward. Darko's inside. He's one of the options. Nicholas also making the overlapping run down the left. Swings it in, looking for Darko. That was not far away. Kanaizumi, what can he do? Send it long. Brought down by Scott, who lifts it forward for Jake True. True trying to work his way into the area, but too much on that, and some nice shepherding there over the line for the goal kick. Kyle Shaw using the body to effect on that occasion to make sure that one crossed the line before Jake True could do any damage. Now Conestabro through midfield for Spirit. That one's far too deep. That'll end up halfway back to Sydney Town. That one nearly had to pay the tolls on the M1. That might be a concern given I think they took them out about 30 years ago. Might have been longer, in fact. I can't remember. It's been that long. Mustafa, Scott, Riak. Lachlan Scott threading the needle, picking out Mustafa on the right. Mustafa has a look from 25, a bouncing ball. Marks takes it easily. Not a bad idea there from outside the 18, having a look from range. Marks easily had that covered though. Cornwall. Easily brought down by Wenzel. Now Riak. Having a look in midfield, they swing it right. Nicholas picking the pocket of Hernandez there, who wanted the foul. Hernandez remonstrating with Matthew Harris, the assistant. Meanwhile, play continues. Here's a chance for Spirit. Is that going to be a penalty? Yes. Penalty to Spirit and the yellow card. The yellow card to boot. No, in fact, it'll be a free kick to Wollongong. That's my apologies. Thought he'd ruled in favour of Spirit, but it looks like Conestabro's picked up the ticket there. So the first name goes into the notebook for the afternoon, just short of the hour mark. Still no goals here at Ian McLennan Park. Wollongong 0, Spirit FC 0. Riak trying to do something about that. Gives away the free. Spirit happy to hold up on this one. Shaw. Nicholas lifts it over. There's a chance down the left-hand side. Happy to build up slowly. Spirit. McKinley. Chidiak using the chest. Now Cornwall, the skipper. Conestabro, a low ball just wide. That was a dangerous ball in from Michael Conestabro. And that one very nearly caught Janjetovic undone. Former A-League keeper in both sky blue and red and black. One of the few that has played on both sides of the harbour. Now making his home in the Illawarra. I'm sure he'd love to be part of any national competition with the Wolves. Vedran Janjetovic certainly seems comfortable here in Wollongong, and I'm sure he would love to be part of any National League competition that Wollongong can be part of in the coming years, whether it's a national second division or a something else, as we see a substitution here for Wollongong. It's Alex Mascavecchio in for Jake True, whose day is done after 59 minutes. Mascavecchio, a like-for-like swap for Jake True. David Carney looking for a bit of spark from his front line. Chidiac. Cornwall. Trying to draw the Wollongong defence in. Not having any joy. Quite a mild afternoon here in Wollongong. Not far from Kembla Grange Racecourse. Heading to the southern end of Wollongong, if you like. For those who know the area, just on the southern side of Wollongong. Mustafa. Off the back of the head of one of the Spirit players there. Don't think that counts as a falcon, but certainly off the back of the head. Now Riak. Madden had to stretch to get to that one. Madden. Kanaizumi. Boinsel and Mustafa. Now Mascavecchio. Wanted a foul, Mustafa. Can he win it back? No, headed into the box. A little bit of head tennis here. Mustafa tries to bring it down to ground, but Lukovic does a good job. Chianchi kept it going, playing advantage here. Chidiac on the right. Runs into Afuka, beats him, still going Chidiac into the area. Still going Chidiac. Madden had to make the tackle. Out for a corner. Good run there from Jacob Chidiac down the right-hand side, weaving his way through the Wollongong defence. Winning his side there. Second corner of the afternoon. This time on the right-hand side. And it comes to the near post, Yenjedovic. That's training ground practice for Vedran Yenjedovic with his experience. Claimed that one easily, comfortably out in front and had no trouble. Now releasing Mascavecchio down the right-hand side to the edge of the 18-yard box. Has to double back Mascavecchio. Mustafa set him on his run. McStay zigged when he should have zagged. He's won it back though. Shot comes in. Oh, just over the bar. Hernandez unloaded. And that was not too far away from the goal of Chris Marks. Shots beginning to be released from both sides past the hour. Can someone put one in the back of the net and take all 3 points? Spirit starting to get their shooting licence in the second half. Cianci. Back to Cornwall. Madden watches that one over the line and out. Inside the final half hour here, still Wollongong 0, Spirit FC 0. Mike Sheen keeping you company on this Sunday afternoon. Turning into actually quite a pleasant afternoon here at Ian McLennan Park. Temperature in the mid-teens. That ball, a bit like the weather, it's been a bit ordinary, but a couple of good moments. Now, Mustafa makes a good tackle there on Sugita. Kanaizumi. Afuka calling out Madden. Scott, Afuka. Scott saying, no, don't come to me. Riak. Playing short here, Wollongong, keeping it tight. Madden, Scott, Lachlan Scott, Afuka. Afuka back to Scott on the turn. Tried to get the shot away. The ball to Hernandez. You heard the groans from the crowd. They told the story. Shot never came. The ball to Hernandez was there, but it couldn't be delivered on time. The home fans told the story. All the build-up and nothing at the end. Afuka. Wollongong did well to keep possession, however. Riak. Wenzel for Mustafa. Mascavecchio. Kanaizumi. McStay, does he want to look from a long way out? No, he stood on it at the wrong moment. Madden, looking for something, anything. McStay, trying to generate something. Hernandez, down the line. McStay delivers it in. It was not a bad ball into the area. It had to be cleared away by Spirit. Only reaches Kanaizumi, who goes down. Adrian Arndt was about to blow the whistle. It'll be a throw to Spirit. Home fans wanted the whistle. Didn't come. Riak intercepts. Afuka off Riak's boot unintentionally. That one heaved over and out. Wollongong keeping the pressure on. Just under 25 minutes remaining here at Ian McLennan Park. Still goalless. Nearly pinballs from Riak towards goal, but Marks able to claim that one. Wolf Den trying to rally this home crowd once again. As I said, a very healthy home crowd for the second last home game of the season. Can they lift the boys in red and white to a home victory this afternoon? Scott, Afuka, down the left. He'll win a corner. Bit of a tangle there with Cornwall and a little bit of how do you do here. Adrian Arndt's on the spot. It'll be a corner to the Wolves on the left. A little bit of pleasantry exchanging. Corner on the left-hand side, the scoreboard corner of Ian McLennan Park. Adrian Arndt gives the all clear for the corner kick to be taken. Chris McStay to work it. Mascavecchio the short option. No, there's some jostling and jockeying inside the 6-yard box. Adrian Arndt trots in to break it all up, or at least try to anyway. Need 15 sets of eyes to watch all the action in the 6-yard box. His body's moving this way and that. In it comes to the back. Mark's got a punch on it. Did enough to see it away. Now Darko towards midfield on the left. Mascavecchio trying to win possession. In fact, it was Lachlan Scott. Free kick goes the way of Spirit. McKinley. Now wider for Lukovic. Lukovic not having many options forward in yellow and black. As a look to the outside, had Chidiak there. Sianchi kept possession for Spirit FC. Chidiak stretching for that one, but couldn't keep it in. McStay goes long and quick down the line. Cornwall had to drop back to see it away. Madden. Where does he want to go? He'll go and work out where he wants to go. And ends up short throw. Kanizumi through Janjetovic. "21 minutes remaining here at Ian McLennan Park this afternoon. It's become a beautiful afternoon at the end of the day. Mascavecchio goes down. Referee says free kick. No hesitation that time to blast the whistle. Adrian Arndt in favour of the home team. Free kick, not a bad area because it'll land around the penalty spot if they can put it on target here. Wollongong. Chris McStay, dangerous from the dead ball. What can he do here? Swings it into the back post. Kanizumi had to be headed away by Spirit. Still not out of danger. Madden. Kanizumi again cleared away. McStay on the right. Keeps it in. Mustafa. Afuka playing as the sweeper at the back. Mustafa leaves it. Now down the line looking for Lachlan Scott. Tries to backheel, wins the throw. All inside the area, eventually cleared away. Darko, the lone man forward. The Spirit, and when I say forward, he was outside the 18-yard box. Still inside his own half. All looking for Lachlan Scott, who goes down. Referee Arndt. It's a goal kick, nothing more. Somebody break this game open with a goal inside the final 20 minutes. Certainly not for lack of trying. Both these sides had several good chances on goal this afternoon. Haven't been able to find one yet. I say yet because I'm not convinced we won't finish without a goal. Which way is it going to go? I'm not sure. We'll have to find out over the next period of time. 18 minutes and change remaining. Kanizumi. Chris McStay. Drives it long. Breaks for Darcy Madden on the rebound. Madden trying to work it centrally. Riak uses his big frame to win that one out in the end. He goes to ground. Referee Arndt plays the free kick. Crowd trying to rally his home team once again. As I said, a great crowd in attendance at Ian McLennan Park this afternoon. Into a beautiful Illawarra afternoon. It'd be the perfect afternoon if they could bag one or two in the back of the net. As we approach the final quarter hour. Chris McStay, what can he produce to win the wall? About 30 metres directly in front, just a little chip ball over the top. Mascavecchio. Scott, McStay. Chidiac shoulder to shoulder with McStay. Referee Arndt allowing that to continue. Madden. Free kick there, goes down Lachlan Scott. Wins the free just outside the 18-yard box. This in a really good area. Now free kick. McStay to take it. He'd only be 5 metres outside the 18-yard box. Low ball into the box. Dealt with easily by Spirit Mustafa. Mascavecchio away to the right. Didn't mind the look of that, Alex Mascavecchio. Another substitution here for Spirit. And that's Takeru Sugita coming off, being replaced by Jesse Michelle in 19. 75-minute mark, so 15 minutes for Jesse to try and work some magic.
Number 15, Takeru Sugita, making way for number 19, Jesse Mitchell.
Now can Spirit break it open? Richie Darko, dangerous player for Spirit, can't control it. Wollongong throw. Stay. Don't forget the legendary team of the week. Will be announced early next week. Will your favourite player get into the team of the week? And I don't have the task of selecting who gets in from this game, because that'd be a devil of a task. Keep your eyes peeled on the social media channels of Football New South Wales for the team of the week. It'll be announced early next week, around 2019. Now here's a chance. Riak down the right-hand side. Mustafa. This time turning provider for Scott. Couldn't keep it in, could he? He could. Just inside the line, and Marks claimed easily. Riak. Stay. Izumi. Now Madden. Hold himself into trouble there, Darcy Madden. Did well to get out of it. Afuka. Back to Madden. Pushing forward. Finds Riak. Mustafa. Couldn't find anybody in red there. Very poorly read, if you will. To keep possession, Wollongong. 13 minutes left in regulation. Wollongong 0, Spirit 0. Mustafa down the right, keeps it in. Still in. Mustafa. Eventually cleared away by Spirit. To keep it tight there, Wollongong. Ball into the box. Riak. Mustafa. Top of the D. Riak. Didn't want to shoot. Afuka. Right hand side. Of them dancing a merry jig. Madden. Riak. Now Mustafa. Bit of reload here, Wollongong. Wenzel. Hasn't had a lot to do in the second half, Harrison Wenzel. McStay. Down the right. Whips it into the near post, and Marks takes it easily. Riak applying the pressure. Lukovic sold into a world of trouble. Riak keeping the pressure on him. Wenzel heads away. Mustafa. It's Mascavecchio into the area. Alex Mascavecchio on the left. Great save, Chris Marks. Crowd appreciating the efforts. Mascavecchio, the sub, trying to be the super sub. Take a moment like that, you feel, to take all 3 points. Izumi got high, headed it forward. Spirit able to counter. Conestabo, Darko, Nicholas, Kinley, A bit of settle it down here, Spirit. A bit of tempo football and take the momentum out of this game for the moment. Chidiac. A bit of room on the right for Jacob Chidiac. McKinley for Darko, left-hand side. I'm going to give Richie Darko any room. He lifts it into the area. Just over the head of Cianci. He's done well to retain possession, Cianci. And Chidiac. They've turned it over. They've forced the error. Wollongong. McStay to the right-hand side. Mascavecchio. Scott taking on Shaw. Scott working towards the line, keeps it in. Ball's laid back. Do they want to shoot here? McStay will work it out. Eventually Conestogo with a high up and under. Finds Richie Darko, who works down the left. Now Spirit. Only the one player in yellow and black forward of Frankie Lukovic, and the offside flag's gone up for the first time today. McStay. Inside the final 10 minutes now. Here's a chance. A deflection out for another corner. Hernandez. Corner number 7 for the home side this afternoon. They capitalise on this one. A very even affair, neither side giving away too much. Certainly been chances at both ends. Who can capitalise on them is the question. McStay. Low ball to the near post. Still in the box. Still hasn't been cleared away. Hernandez! That could have been the moment. Chris Marks stood up. Hernandez from point blank, about 10 metres out, just unloaded. And Marks had to be Johnny on the spot, and he was. Meanwhile, at the other end, it's the substitute, Michelle. Lifts it over the top. React for Wollongong, able to bring it down. Here's a chance for Spirit. Great challenge from Harrison Buensel, and that's hurt the defender. He's worn that one. Substitution for Spirit. It'll be Jared Lum coming on, replacing Michael Conestogo. Looks like also Lincoln Gilmore coming on, replacing Jacob Chidiac. His afternoon's done. So a double change for Spirit. David Perkovic only the one left in his bag this afternoon. David Carney still has 4 in his locker for this afternoon. Riak keeps it in on that far side. Be a corner, according to the assistant on the far side. Corner for Spirit on their left. Not a lot of bodies inside the box for Spirit. Still 4 or 5 outside, easily dealt with by Wollongong's second effort. Was always wide of the mark. Kanaizumi inside 6 minutes. Handball against Wollongong. Free kick goes the way of Spirit. It's Jared Lum, the substitute, over the ball. Around the grounds, 10 to go at Adenza Park. Sydney United 58-0, Manly United 1. Big result for Manly if that stands in their fight to stay up in the top division this season. They should, I say should hold on. Sydney United 58 trailing with 10 to go at Adenza Park. Alex Molchanov calling that one. If you want to watch that, maybe on replay. All into the area, looking for Hernandez. McStay at the back. Uses the body well. Trying to sell it. And then it was McStay on the left getting the shot away. It was blocked. Now Spirit. Gilmore. Madden came in for the challenge. Gilmore lifts it over the top, looking for Richie Darko, left-hand side. Darko goes to ground, no foul, play on. Now can Wollongong counter. Mascavecchio. To the line, whips it into the back post. Sprint is on to keep it in the field of play. Hernandez swings it to the back. Mascavecchio can't keep it in. Couple of balls across the box, but nothing of any danger for Chris Marks and the Spirit defence. Inside the final 5 minutes here at Ian McLennan Park. Still no score. And a couple of good chances in the second half. Somebody pinch it late. Staffer. Ball forward. Sianchi. Lum. Vukovic and Darko. Now Lum once again harassed by 2 and 3 red shirts. Almost got away with it, Nicholas. Win a throw for visitors. We'll see a substitution for Wollongong here. Carney going to the bench. Darcy Madden's day is done. It'll be Damon Gray checking in for the final 3.5 minutes. Listen to the applause.
Darcy Madden making way for number 27, Damon Gray.
David Carney still has 3 in the bag. Final couple of minutes. Sianchi. Gilmore. One more playing as a centre-back by the looks of it. He's changed more of a midfield role to a defensive one. Vukovic on the edge of the 18-yard box. Wasn't far away. That was very close. Frankie Vukovic nearly picked the pocket and took 3 points for the run. Now it's Mustafa down the right, marked by Darko. Got it forward nicely. Flag up offside. Kanaizumi won it down, but couldn't control it. He goes to ground. Referee says play on. Wenzel in the direction of Gray. Out for a Wollongong throw. Inside 2 minutes now. Last chance. Saloon doors about to be ripped open. Hernandez couldn't control it at the right moment. Fuka was on the outside as an option, but Hernandez couldn't control it when he needed to. Waiting Janjetovic. Fuka. Lifting it, looking for Lachlan Scott, the skipper. working hard, taking on Cornwall. The two captains come together. On the home side, not getting the whistle on that occasion. Scoreboard clock showing inside 60 seconds to go. It will be Adrian Arndt via Reese Edwards to let us know how long we have remaining. Riak. Wollongong pressing forward. Mascavecchio sends it goalward marks. That one easily. Wollongong keeping the pressure on. Hernandez on the turn. Looked like a bit of a shirt pull there. Referee Arndt saying nothing, allowing play to continue. All down the line for Gray. Slides a goal. Would only picked out Jared Lum for Spirit. Lukovic. Darko. Keep it in, no. Staff are applying the pressure on Richie Darko. Scott will turn his way out of trouble. Bit of shot away. Kanaizumi goes down. No foul. Play on the call. All worked back infield. Fuka dropping all the way back. Away from home for him. Riak lifting it over. Looking for Hernandez. Gilmore got there first. Gray goes down. Wins the free. Home fans approved. Trying to rally the boys one more time in red and white. We're into stoppage time. So Chris McStay to deliver the free kick. We'll be looking for an option at the top of the box. Scott on the penalty spot. And they do here in stoppage time. McStay curls it to the back. A break for Mascavecchio. Riak sends it back in. That's a great ball in. Scott, Hernandez, they got in each other's road. Scott dispossessed. Mascavecchio on the whirling dervish. Comes out the other side. Still the ball there to be won. Spirit coming away with it in the end. Chianchi tripping the light fantastic. Gilmore goes down and Hernandez will go into the book. One yellow card apiece. Cornwall takes the free, sends it down the line. Has that got too much on it? Fuka trying to use the body and wins out. Now Janjetovic. Fuka on his heels. Wasn't awake at the right moment. And Spirit do something late. Jared Lum wanted a quick option but didn't have anything. It won't matter. That's the final whistle from Adrian Arndt. 90 minutes. No goals here at Ian McLennan Park, but certainly plenty of action. It ends how it started. The final score, Mike Sheen signing off for Football New South Wales this afternoon. Full time here at Ian McLennan Park. Wollongong Wolves 0, Spirit FC 0. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Good afternoon.
You're not allowed to pick the ball.
Reminder, our next home game is Sunday, 25th of August at Albert Barlow. Wolves take on Man United at 3 p.m. Make 2 tickets now.